Imagine growing up in a city built for a single god, the sun disk Aton. For the young prince Tutankhamun, this was reality. His childhood in the sprawling city of Akhetaten was one of immense privilege, but also one of intense indoctrination. The hymns to Aten were the soundtrack of his life, a constant reminder of his father Akhenaten's religious revolution. But this revolution was on borrowed time. Towards the end of Akhenaten's reign, the court was in turmoil. His famous queen Nefertiti vanished from the records. Mysterious figures appeared and disappeared. Then, around 1336 BC, Akhenaten himself died. His monotheistic dream died with him, and the once vibrant capital city began to empty as the powerful priests of the old gods started to reclaim their influence. Into this chaos stepped Tutankhamun, a boy no older than 9. He inherited a kingdom on the brink of collapse, a nation fractured by religious strife. The immense burden of healing Egypt would fall on his small shoulders. But of course, a child pharaoh doesn't rule alone. The real power lay with his senior advisors, the elder statesman Ai and the formidable general Horemheb. These two men would guide the young king's hand and orchestrate one of the most dramatic reversals in Egyptian history. Their first major act was to abandon Akhetaten. The city, once a symbol of divine inspiration, was now seen as a monument to heresy. The entire royal court packed up and made the long journey back to the traditional capital of Thebes. It was here, in the heartland of the god Amen, that the final break with the past was made. To appease the powerful priesthood and restore cosmic balance, the boy king's name was changed. Tutankhamun, living image of Aten, became Tutankhamun, living image of Amun. This wasn't just a name change, it was a powerful political statement. Egypt was returning to its ancient gods. Temples were reopened, statues were rebuilt, and rituals were revived. Tutankhamun's brief reign was dedicated to this great restoration, a famous decree. The restoration stela details his efforts to repair the defiled temples and repay the angered gods, making restitution for all that was in ruins. While his father had ignored foreign affairs, Tutankhamun's advisors also worked to reassert Egypt's power abroad. Campaign scenes from his tomb depict him as a mighty warrior, a classic image of a pharaoh protecting his people. In reality, given his youth and physical ailments, it's unlikely he ever saw battle. He was a figurehead, a divine symbol carefully crafted to project the strength and piety needed to unite a wounded nation. His was a life defined by the legacy of his father and the men who guided his reign. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey back in time fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from history.